So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and patch 9.20 is in the bag, and we have it now in our garage. You can see now the new Chinese tank destroyer tech tree. Here it is. Starts with the same old light tank. Tier 2 is this T26G, and I won't run the way through, but they ultimately come up to this rather exciting WZ-13G FT. Really nice tank, at least it was on the test server. We'll see what it's like for real. And there's some kind of interesting tanks along the way. A lot of them are obvious copies of Russian tanks. They are all pretty much without exception fake tanks. They do not exist, they never did exist. They are yeah, figment of Wargaming's imagination. So let's just check. Was this one for real? Wrong one. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, forget it. Never mind. Here we go. Vehicle details. This one. T-26 tanks were exported to exported by the Russians to China in the late 30s. They saw service. Blah blah. During the Civil War, a number of vehicles were captured, and they used as the basis of creation of at least 2 modifications of tank destroyers. Okay, so maybe they did actually exist, these ones. Okay, I take it all back. But it's tier 3, so why are you going to care? So what is this thing? It is a tier 3 TD. That's all you really need to care about. Top gun is a 47mm, which is actually reasonably good. 81 penetration, 130 with premium rounds if you would use them at lower tier. 70 average damage, rate of fire 20 rounds per minute is pretty mean actually. Gives it a 1500 damage to average damage per minute ratio. That's without any crew or anything, any equipment on it. Not that you probably would have put equipment on it. Oops, sorry, it keeps giving me weird symbols. So reload time of 2.78 seconds. Gun traverse speed of 45.8, so very nippy. -6 gun depression is nothing special, but this is Chinese, so you should be familiar with that. 11 degrees of gun traverse each side. 2.01 aim time. 0.36 dispersion is not... No, it's okay. Actually, 0.36 is pretty reasonable. 125 hit points is armor, well, forget about it. 18, 15, 15. Yeah, not really going to be much good to you. Mobility, it's a reasonably mobile. It's a 10-ton vehicle, does 36 kph, which, you know, it's pretty good for a tier 3. 12 power ratio, it's nothing special. 34.4 tank traverse speed, which is okay. Concealment, it's actually pretty sneaky. 21.8% with no camo, nothing on it, so that's not bad. Spotting ways, it's Chinese, so I wouldn't expect huge amounts, especially at this lower tier. 270 view range, yeah, it's okay. Anyway, let's stick some crew in it and take it out. Okay, so there you go. I'm not wasting gold on a low-level crew, so I've just put in a 75%er. Just change that setting, excuse me a second. Right, 75%er crew. Not putting any equipment on it, just put a couple of rounds of APCR just in case, and consumables. So let's take it out and see what we can. First morning of since the new patch, so will there be a lot of people playing it, I wonder. If there's anything like the test servers to go from, I would. Okay, there's quite a few out there. Okay. Okay, I was just about to say that on the test server there was barely anybody playing it. Hardly anybody playing. I said tier 3, didn't I, in the garage? This is at tier 1, obviously. Obviously. go and camp. Oh, it's pretty slow to get going, this thing. Eek, 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 eek. Oh, let me through, let me through. I want to go and camp bush. This is my favourite bush. Aiming circle is pretty horrible. But then I have got 75% crew in it and no equipment, so... Oof. Load. Very slow. Oh, who took him out? Is that artillery? Missed. Oh, for goodness sake, the accuracy of this, or the shot dipping like crazy. Look at the dips on this shells. That's when I play for dip, it doesn't do anything. Wow. I know this is a low tier tank, but boy is it shit. Bloody hell, every shell I fire drops like a plum. Don't think I've hit anything, have I? I would have been spotted there. Yeah, I was. Ah! Press the wrong button. Damnation. Oh well. Yeah, it's shit. Tier 2 tank, shit. Don't play it. Lesson learned from that one. Back with the result. Well, it was an inauspicious start, defeat. We did diddly squat in that game. Look at that. 125 damage, 1 kill, 65 base XP. 20 shots fired. We'd only hit with 3 and penned with 2. Wow, that was shit. Took 11 shots, mainly from machine guns, so 2,500 coin out of it, 98 XP. Let's just do one more, see if we can actually get this gun working a bit better. Yeah, that was horrible. I hadn't, and I know I've got a poor crew in it, but the shells just were going all over the place. Absolutely. Maybe I haven't played 75% crews for so long I've forgotten how bad that is. Lots and lots and lots of these T26G FTs out there. FT stands for fake tank, unless you wondered. Oh, we're same map. This time tier 3 game. I'd like to get up into... No, I'm not going to play it. I'm a TD with a shit crew. I'm going to sit back. Only one arty. There's a right box, isn't it? Look at it. Don't be noobs. Well, good luck there, mate. We're all noobs here, mate. this horrible aim time to come in. Oh, missed the first shot. Missed the second shot. Been a good thing to get up here first of all, hasn't it? They have the hill. There was a BT down there. Couldn't get my gun round quickly enough to take him on. Come on, Marder, pay attention. Doing anything here at all. Nothing worthwhile at all. Ah, look at that shell. Wow. Can't get my gun down on him. 6 degrees of gun depression does not help. Had to do that just to... Oh, bounce some shells, wow. Just me. Just me. Ah, repaired the gunner just in time to die. Oh well. Well, I can't say I'm terribly impressed with that tank, to be absolutely honest, but looks like we've got the next one, so let's keep going. Finished top of the team, 305 damage, 3 kills, 15 shots, hit with 6. 75% crew, and that accuracy equals shitty tank. 5,000 credits, 278. Yeah, bye-bye that tank. We're going to have to use a bit of free XP, let's do that. I've had enough of that one. Good, good, good. Let's buy that. We will go back to this one and sell it immediately. Where is it? There it is. Sell. Oh, it doesn't give me a total anymore. Okay. Sell that. Let's go back to the tech tree. There it is. Here it is. Okay, let's just use our free XP and quit this tank. Saves time, saves aggro. Haven't got many credits, that's my only problem, or XP for that matter. So this is the tier 3. Wow, weird looking shit. Wow. Let's put our crew from the previous one in here. Is it worth retraining them? I suppose we should really. It cost us 80,000 credits, so let's do that. I'm not going to again. I'm not going to use a gold. So what's this thing like? Have I got the top guns on it? So it's got a 76mm Ziz 3, which is actually a pretty good gun. 85mm of, well, I said that on the last one, didn't I? 85 pen. We could go for the other gun, which has higher pen but less alpha. Do you know what? I'm always keen on the lower pen, higher alpha guns. No turret, of course. Top engine. Yeah, okay. So let's have a quick look at it. With this crew, because it's given me a downsizing. In fact, let's look at the guns easier. That's better, isn't it? 2 guns on this tank. 57mm, which I'm going to try out first. 18.2 rounds per minute. 112 penetration, which is pretty good at tier 3. So that's a tier 5 gun for sure. 189 with premium. 85 actual damage. 0.42 accuracy. Wow, that's inaccurate shit. So the 76 has better accuracy and better aim time, but less pen. Wow, that's a weird way around. Okay, 2.3 aim time on the 57 as a 1.9 on the other one. Whoa. Well, I'm changing my mind now. I might do the 76mm. So the 76mm fires 12 rounds per minute, slightly slower. But if your aim time's so shit, you're going to be spraying them all over the place. So you're better off with the 76, surely. Average damage is 115, which is nice, and 85 penetration. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this top gun because A, it looks sexy. I like that gun, and B, that is just so much better. Even with a poor crew, it's now 2.0 aim time and 0.41 dispersion. With that other gun, it would be hellish. Only get an extra 10 hit points, get a tiny bit more armor, 25. Mobility wise, I'm getting, what am I getting? 50, oh, it's quite fast, 55 kph, 22.9 power ratio. We're on a 300 horsepower engine, 37 traverse speed, so it's a nimble little thing. Concealment wise is not as concealable as the previous version, so only 16.5, so not great camo. Spotting range is not great either, 270. I'm losing something because of the crew there. Yeah, so 277. So basically you're getting 300, which is actually pretty good at tier 3. But I'm not going to spend lots of time and money at these tiers. It's just pointless. So let's just let's put a couple of rounds of premium in because we like that sort of thing. Put a couple of HE in because they could be useful at this level. Yeah, I'm going to put. Got loads of shells, so let's put a few more HEs in. There you go. We'll just stick basic equipment in. I'm not putting any kind of proper equipment in. Resupply. Let's go. Let's go and take this little fella out. Reminds me of the one of those dinosaurs in Steven Spielberg, the Jurassic Park. Erlenberg, tier 4. I could just free XP through a lot of these tanks, but it just feels like, you know, they put them there, you might as well try them. See what they're like. Now, my philosophy on Ensk is never cross the river. If you're on this side, you start on. If you start on this lower camp, then stay on the right. If you start on the other one, stay on the left. I always think this side of the river is far better. It's more open, so artillery can hit you, but it just feels wrong to me to cross. Very few people are coming this way. This is a weird looking tank, isn't it? It literally is a TD bolt. Oh, somebody's drowned already. Good. I mentioned lower tier games. We have a light tank here, but he doesn't seem to want to actually move and do anything useful. Like Spot. Oh, he's finally moving. Good, good, good. There's not many of us on this flank, so... Really? He's got that far and hasn't been shot at? Okay, let's move. Scout has moved forward and not been shot at. There's a marder out there. Gun depression is not great on this tank. Whoa! Well, actually the gun is fantastic. Now, this is a low tier gun. Low tier tank with pretty poor accuracy, so it seemed. But the damage is fantastic for a low tier. See if we can get some shots up into those boys up there. That Hetzer is he's licking his lips. Get a shot through on him. Oh, I hit him. Okay, this is not a good place for TD to be. See if we can get away from this madhouse. The gun is pretty awesome. I like the gun. Enemy Hetzer's drowned himself. Oh joy. Where is he? Oh, another one's in the water. Another one's in the water. What the hell? Come on, give me a shot. Disappeared just as I saw him for a minute there. Oh. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, drowning each other. Where is that Hetzer gone? He's the one I fear. He can one-shot me pretty much if he's got the derp gun. And if he hasn't got the derp gun, there is no point in him. Really, Priest? Okay, you spot for me. I don't mind. If he hasn't got a derp gun, he doesn't deserve to play this game. Where is he gone? It's a Priest still alive. there's 3 artillery left on. Ah, there he is. Got him. Let's move, assuming we were spotted. Bison took out the priest. Might be time to load up an HE round or 2 here. The damage on this thing is pretty good, so this is low tier artillery, so they can't be too far away. The trouble is you want to keep safe. Oops. Damnation. Oh, was that a new building? Didn't know that was there. Right, stay hidden. Oh, there he is. Missed. Down. Ah, got him. Arty shootout. Oh, maybe I'll accept. Well, I didn't accept it in time. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so that was a little bit better. Better than being shoved out in front of the enemy. Sorry matey, too slow to hit the reply. So second class, fire for effect. 250 damage, 3 kills, 373 base XP, fired 9 shots, hit with 5. Did damage with 5 for that 250 damage. Shouldn't have fired HE at that last TD, should have fired just AP. Never mind. 9,000 credits and 1,120 XP. So that's a rather better tank, that. Not much better, but a little bit better. So let's move on to tier 4, shall we? Let's use some of this stuff we've got here. Purchase without crew, there we go. What have we got? Using up my free XP credit. I didn't have an awful lot of free XP. Okay, let's take a look at this one. I remember this from the test server. It's an odd looking tank, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that baby. Okay, pretty good guns again. 85mm is the top gun, 76G, that's the same ones we had on the previous. In fact, it's got the 2 previous guns here, the 57 and the 76, and then this top gun, which is an 85mm, which at tier 4 is not bad at all. 12.5 rounds per minute. 128 penetration, 172 with composite rigid, wow, 160 average damage, nice. 0.4 dispersion is horrible, and 1.7 aim time is actually pretty good. So it's going to be aim, and hope kind of shot, really. Gives us nearly 2,000 DPM, wow, at tier 4. Wowza. Gun traverse each side is 15, which is pretty good. Gun depression is a horrible -5. Traverse speed is 41.7. Survivability is not very good. Terrible armor, 25 to 15, 10. Yeah. And 280 hit points, so keep hidden. 12 tons, basically 300 horsepower engine, 25 power ratio, 45 top speed, which is okay, and 41.7. Traverse speed is actually very good indeed. Concealment 20%, so it's okay for concealment. That's not too bad, not too bad at all. and spotting 320 view range. Okay, we'll need to sell the previous one, don't we? Let's just sell that. 28, 7, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. And let's load them into this new tank. What's nice about this Chinese tank TD line is all the tanks in it are 4-man crews. So you don't have to worry too much about let's try that. That'll do. I like odd numbers. Yeah, so you don't need to worry about getting extra crew members or dropping new crew members. We'll put an automatic fire extinguisher. I don't actually. There's no point in having automatic. We might as well have manual because we haven't got many hit points anyway. So I don't really want to spend huge amounts of money. But it looks all right. Looks all right. Let's just take it out and see what we can do with it. So obviously it's a tier 4 tank this time. So it can see tier 6s and 7s. No, tier 4s can only see tier 5s, can't it? That's new matchmaking. Okay, so that makes it a pretty effective tank, I would think. We shall see. Okay, so let's take this out again. I say again because I'm not showing you the game that I almost just showed then, because as I was playing the game, somebody came to the door and that rather compromised the game. Mind you, not that we were going to do anything because nobody was scouting and it was fiery salient, and if nobody scouts and the enemy team do, you're not really going to have much success. But I did like the feel of the gun. Gun feels outstanding. Not the most accurate beastie, but aim time is very good. So we've got a scout who is actually going to try and scout. Wow, that'll be fantastic. If you can, mate, please. If I can get into a position where I can actually help you. Whips around really quickly, this tank. There he goes, he's going on his mission. Oh no, he's just going suiciding. Okay. Where the hell did that shell go? Here he goes again. Why is he not spotting anything else? I don't understand. Coming up here with no sixth sense is a little bit scary. Oh, we've got team killers, all sorts. Gotta love low tier. Ow, I'm being shot behind? Oh, there's a toldie up there, is there? I think they're up above. Oh, the accuracy of this tank is... Oh, there's our friend in the toadie. Didn't lead enough. Oh, game over. Game over. Okay. Well, hardly the most impressive game I've ever played, but the way things have been going, it's a win, and I'll take that any day. So, fast fire for effect. 321 damage, 279 base XP, 6 shots fired, only hit with 2. For that 300 damage, 3 shots received, all 3 penned, because no armor. 11,000 credits, 838 XP with the ×2. I kind of like this tank. This is, I think I'd almost be tempted to up the crew on it and play it as a 100%er just for a bit until we got through it, and then move on to the tier 5. And I generally like tier 5s. Wow. It's like Heinz all over again. Heinz tomato soup. Look at all those colours. I know I'm not gonna go on about stats because I bemoan people being stat twats, quite rightly so, I think. But sometimes when you look at some of the players and you think, do they even know how to touch the keyboard? You know, do they just control their tanks by smacking their foreheads on the keyboard? Judging by those last couple of games, I think there's been a few like that. That is for damn sure. Okay, so it's an encounter game. Again, it's really tough and dangerous to play a TD in with no sixth sense, but hey, we all have to do it until we get our crews up. Excelsior on both sides. And those things can be tough to take down. Be nice if that does a bit of looking. Oh, they've got no eye experimental, they've got a T1 heavy. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's just push out here. Don't go on top of the hill, mates. Please, you're gonna get killed. Let's pull back down. There is the Excelsior. Come on, don't disappear on me just yet. Oh, it's disappeared just as I was about to have a shot. That's better. I have to load a skill round or two. No idea whether those last two hit him or not, but he doesn't like it up him. Don't go in there, Lux, you can't pen him, you plonker. Oh, there you go, just penned him. Shows what I know. Alright, just die. This gun is rather good. Rather good. Where did that shell go? Love this gun. Awesome gun. Awesome gun. Awesome gun. Did I mention it's an awesome gun? It's an awesome gun. .1000 damage. Remember, I've got a 75% crew in here. It's not even a very good crew. No equipment. So 5th kill. Aim time's very good. Clear shot at him, am I? Maybe. Just took the snapshot when I should have taken the aim shot. Come on, give me my top gun. I want the top gun. Ah, somebody else got it. Should have waited for him. Oh well. Well, yeah. Awesome. That's all I'm going to say. Awesome. Is it a keeper? Do you know what? It could even be a keeper. Ace tanker, fighter, sharpshooter, big dick, fire for effect, sniper, high caliber. Look at that beauty. 1700 in a tier 4 tank. 5 kills, 858 base XP, 16 shots, hit with 15 and penned with 12 for that damage. Didn't take any shots myself, even spotted 6 vehicles, and you know, again, 75% crew. There are 85 now because of the commander, but that's it. 26,000 credits, profit 19,000 because I did fire 1 skill round, or a couple of skill rounds, didn't I think, and 1287 XP. Wow. So there you go, there's the first 2, 3 and 4 on the Chinese tank destroyer line. My opinion, tier 2, tier 3, rubbish. Tier 4 looks pretty awesome. I remember from, I can't remember actually now, I don't think I played any tier 5s on the test server because it's impossible, but I remember the tier 6 was fun, and so was the 7. So I'm looking forward to moving on down the line, and I will bring you that as I do it. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, click subscribe and you can see some of my stupidity in action. I changed the name of the channel to Mr. Average Plays because that's what I try and do, is just show what the average player plays, not the super unicorns or people who just spam gold or include you know, have a crew that's 100% with massive amounts of crew skills on them. I try and show you what you're likely to play like, really, because I'm just slightly above average player, but only slightly. So that's the idea of the channel. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at the Chinese TD line, first couple of waves anyway, and I'll see you again soon. This is GamerDom signing out.